Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heater Shuffle Draft franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 5. Last episode, we took care of business against the Jacks, getting Roper Raskeller, the rookie pitcher, his first career victory, as we jumped ahead early and never looked back, winning 14-7, the final score, handing the Jacks their first loss of the season. Although the Jacks did try to make it interesting in the 9th inning with a pinch hit grand slam, it was far a little too late for them to do any sort of magic against us. And with that win, we enter our first doubleheader of this season as we go back out on the road again here in the first half. We are taking on our division rivals, the 1-3 Platypi, who are tied for last place. On the mound today will be our ace in Game 1, CT Brazon, 0-1 with a 10.80 ERA and a 2-whip. And on the mound for the Platypi, their ace, Cecil Sawyer, who took the loss his first time out as well, 4.50 ERA and a 1-whip with consistent and meltdown as his traits. Lineup for the first game today for the Heaters. Leading off at second base will be Platypi. Batting second, locked in right fielder Jovan Bambino. Batting third, locked in third baseman Norm Fenomeno. Batting fourth, locked in first baseman Charlie Testa. Batting fifth is center fielder Stanley Swanson. Batting sixth, left fielder Cash Basquette. Batting seventh will be catcher Arlo Floyd. Batting eighth will be veteran shortstop Rob Glover, getting the start over John King once again. And batting ninth is the pitcher CT Brazon. Lineup for the Platypi here in Game 1. Locked in first baseman Ruby Green leads them off, followed by right fielder Stan Alive. Batting third, third baseman Rip Dingers. Batting fourth, locked in shortstop, second-year player Jolly Rocket, I believe, or third year. I believe he's from the Grass Eaters. Batting fifth, center fielder Track Statsman. Batting sixth, tenth catcher Tough Lift. Batting seventh, second baseman Annabella Stokes. Batting eighth will be the pitcher Cecil Sawyer, and batting ninth will be playing left field today their other catcher, Knox Oxen. Looking at the bench for the Platypi, they also have Trisha Lee, the third baseman, right fielder Edwin Pruitt, center fielder Geronimo James, and first baseman Perry Quaker, along with Ian Fielder. Starting rotation contains Fabulo, Deuce Stacker, and then Holder Close is their number 4. He's a long reliever. In the bullpen, they have rookie long reliever Ray Molina, veteran long reliever Def Weddams, former Heater reliever Rattle Dur Neverwalker, locked-in reliever Myra Camacho, and locked-in reliever Simba Delano. Let's jump into it and get it on as we head over to Colonial Plaza for this doubleheader. It looks like the first game is under the lights, with overcast skies, it appears. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully you enjoy the episode today. We got 2 games on tap for you, so stick around, strap in, grab yourself some snacks or a drink now while you can. It's going to be a long one. And hopefully I don't blow out my voice, but we'll see how that goes. Platypi, coming into this, put all their money into contact and speed, it appears. Power is also good as long as their defense and bullpen, but their starting pitching goes off a cliff. We'll see how it goes. Cringe Colonial. Yes, very short walls, my boy. Very short walls indeed, especially in left and right. Welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you again. Hopefully things going all right for you tonight. Let's get it on. Whoopity up first. Sloop hitting 400 on the year. No homers or RBIs. Second baseman leading off here against Cecil Sawyer. Cecil Sawyer 0-1. He has a 4.50 ERA and a 1-whip. He gave up 2 earned runs in his first start, only going 4 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, and 2 home runs given up with the batting average against 200. Consistent active form, and that's down and in for a strike. 0-1. Right there at the knees on the heater again. 0-2. Tough out activates. Cutter down, hit at the middle of the second. Backhanded by Stokes. Easy play. 1 down. Jovan Bambino up next. Right fielder locked in, hitting .526. 2 homers, 2 RBIs on the year. Change up inside from Sawyer. Off the plate. Ball 1. Heater up and away. Roped by Bambino to left center on the line, but Ox runs it down. 2 outs. Base is empty for locked-in third baseman Norm Fenomeno, hitting .526, 2 homers, and 4 RBIs. Cutter up way high from Sawyer, out of the zone. Ball 1. Heater up and away, that's outside. 2-0 count. Right at the knees on the heater, just missed it. 2-1, a little late. Change up and in, grounded hard to first, right at Ruby Green. That is a quick 1-2-3 inning for Cecil Sawyer. Bottom 1 were scoreless. Green, Alive, and Dingers do up against Brazon. So he'll take the mound for his second start of the year as well. Locked in veteran first baseman Ruby Green leading off for the Platypi today. Low pitch active, hitting .250 on the year with 1 RBI. Facing CT Brazon, who took the loss on opening day against the Crocodons. He only went 5 innings in that appearance, giving up 6 earned runs for a 10.80 ERA and a 2 WHIP. 9 hits, surrendered a walk, 2 homers, 3 strikeouts. Batting average against a .391 and a defeat for his troubles. Hopefully he has a better time around here with the Platypi, who seem to be struggling this year at 1-3, but we'll see how it goes. Brazon has been known to pitch down to competition in his career. Entering its 3rd season as that cutter's outside, missing, ball 1. Heater up and in, that's a strike call with the letters 1-1. Fire up, fouled off, 1-2. Change it middle away, check swing, ooh, he just missed 2-2. Heater up, checked high, full count. Slider away, missed it, fouled it back, full count. Cutter up, fouled off again, still full. Ball down in the way, chopper up the middle, Glover dives out of his reach, it's a base hit into center. Leadoff single for Ruby as she got bat to ball there, and she's on with the leadoff knock. Good speed at first here for right fielder Stan Alive, hitting .250 with a homer. 2 RBIs here for the 50-year vet. Brazon tense immediately after 1 batter. Interesting. Pick off first, nothing doing. Green back safely. Heater up and away outside. Ball 1. Change down the way, runner goes, strike called, throw down by Floyd, is down and dropped by Whoopity. It was a low throw, easy steal for Ruby. Ruby's first of the year, she's 1 for 1, 1-1 the count here against Alive. Slider down and in, chopped hard to short, Glover dives to his left, right, nice stop, dekes the runner back to second. That was a good play by the runner there, got me to throw to third. Fielder's choice, 2 on, none down for Dingers. Hitting 1 for 9 to start the year. Power versus lefty and low pitch active here. Alrighty, the traits are in Dinger's favor. We'll see how it goes. Good speed on both bases here. Cutter up and in. Both runners are going. Throw down to second by Floyd. Just late. It's a steal. Both runners are safe. Green 2 for 2 now on the season, and Alive is 1 for 1. Pressure on Brazon here, 2 in scoring position, nobody out. He is ahead 0-1 in the count though, but Dingers was taking all the way for the double steal. You're up the way, check swing strike called, it's 0-2. Cutter up and in, or curveball up and in is popped to shallow left, Basket charging in. Calling off his Glover, shortstop was there to make the catch, 1 down as both runners have to hold, it was not deep enough. Next up, coming over from the Grass Eaters in free agency, shortstop Jolly Rocket. RBI hero, first pitch slayer, and he's locked in. Joy, .357 average, 1 homer, 3 RBIs. We saw Rocket in the finals last year as a member of the Herbivores, which Brazon did face, and he did not pitch terribly well against Jolly Rocket, if I remember correctly. First pitch curveball down low, taken in the dirt, good block by Floyd, ball 1. CT is not having a good start, 10 ERA, like bad. Well, that's what 6 runs in 5 innings in your first start will do to you. Heater down and in, hit up the middle, that's a high hopper into center, and that ERA is going to climb. 1 run is in, it is 1-0 Platypi. Live holds at third. Runners at the corners for Statsman. Center fielder hit RBI hero active, hitting .250 with an RBI. Oh boy. It's not getting any prettier, folks. That power, yeah, that power was off the charts. I'm really glad we got past it. Got her down on the first pitch, low, ball 1, just missed. Yeah, that's what happens when you get first pitch slayer active, you're locked in, and you have power versus, what is it, RBI hero active? It was a perfect storm. Change it down the way. Whiffed on it outside. 1-1. Push him down and in. Strike called, 1-2. CT looking either for a double play or a punch out. Ball down in the way. Fouled off. Gonna stay in at a 1-2. Slider down and in. Chopped up the middle, and that's gonna see its way into center. Another base hit. Scoring is alive from third. It's 2-0 Platypi. Back-to-back RBI singles from Rocket and Statsman. Here comes Tough Lift. Kutcher was let go by the Wildloads in free agency. He's tense. Hitting 167 to start the year. RBI hero again active. That is the third straight hitter with RBI hero in the Platypi lineup. Batting 4, 5, and 6. I will give them credit. They picked a lot of good hitting traits for their hitters. Just hasn't translated to a lot of success this year. They were coming in 1-3 to this doubleheader. Heater down and in, taking low, ball 1. Slider pin away. Just outside, 2-0, no call. Cutter down in the way, check low, 3-0. Heater up and in, ball 4, it's a 4-pitch walk. Tough Lift will reach, bases loaded, 1 down. And here's Annabelle Stokes with Mind Gamer, hitting 154 with an RBI here for the second baseman. Looking to get out of her slump and bust it open in the first. Nowhere to put her either. Change it down and in on the first one. That caught the sneeze. Strike called, 0-1. Cutter middle of the plate, line to right at Bambino. That's 2 down. Runner tagging for home. Here's the throw from Bambino. Nailed his ass at the plate. Jolly Rocket thought he could get cute with it, and Bambino, with the outfield assist, snipes him from right, and that ends the inning. Getting Brazon out of a jam with the double play. 2-0 to the second. Testa, Swanson, and Basquette due up. Oh, Jolly, when will you learn the real Rocket isn't right? Charlie Testa leading off the second inning for the Heaters. First baseman's locked in, hitting .526 with 5 homers, 11 RBIs, coming off a 2-homer game last episode against the Jacks. Has homered in each game to start the year at least 1 time. That changeup misses outside from Cecil Sawyer, ball 1. Fouled off on the cutter, 2-seam roping away, out of play, 1-1. Heater up and in, chased it high, and inside as well, 1-2. Whiffer activates here for Testa. Heater down and in, grounded to short. Rocket up the middle will make the play, 1 down. Center fielder Stanley Swanson up next. He sat out last episode. He's only hitting 1 for 9 to start the year. Get out of the slump here. Cutter high, ball 1. Slider misses inside, 2-0. Slider up, roped by Swanson in the gap left center field, and that extra base hit will put him over the Mendoza line. Digging for second, throw in from Statsman is late. It is a 1-out double. First hit of the day for the Heaters. Next up, left fielder Cash Basket. Power and contact versus lefty active against Sawyer. Hitting .389 with an RBI here on the year. Sawyer checks the runner. Heater up and in, taking high, ball 1. Cutter down, that's low. 2-0 to count to Cash. Good hitters count. Slider away, rock to right field on the line. Back for it is going to be alive for the second out. Tagging, heading for third is going to be Swanson. He's now 90 feet away with 2 down for catcher Arlo Floyd, hitting .462 with a homer, 3 RBIs. Floyd had 1 hit last episode. He went 1 for 4 in that contest. Cutter in there at the letters, 0-1. Good pitch from Sawyer. Changeup taken low, 1-1. Slider up and away, sky ball to right center field, and that is going to hang up out there. Calling for it is the center fielder, Statsman, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit for the Heaters, nothing comes of it. Bottom 2, it's 2-0 Platypi. Sawyer, Ox, and Green due up. Pitcher Cecil Sawyer leading off, batting in the 8th slot today for the Platypi. He is hitless on the season. Ball down in the way on the first pitch. That's pulled foul. 0-1. Heater up and in. Fouled off late by Sawyer. He's behind 0-2. Cutter up and away. Outside. 1-2. Change it down and in. Taken low. 2-2. Slider down in the way. That's low. 3-2. Did not get the call there. Heater up and in. Popped it up in front of the mound. Brazon off. He'll call for it. Puts it away. 1 down. Knox Soxon up next. Left fielder hitting 4 for 9 here on the season. He's the other catcher on the Platypi roster. Getting to start in left field today. Cutter up and in on the first pitch. Strike called. Check swing. 0-1. Change it down in the way is low. 1-1. Fuck. Slider middle in. Popped up behind short. Glover out for it in shallow left. He'll call for it. Put it away. 2 down. First baseman Rude Dream up next. Locked in. 1-1 with a single today. Low pitch active. Heater away on the first pitch. Check swing strike. 0-1. Change up and in. Inside. 1-1. Green singled her first time up. Stole 2 bases and scored. Good way to start a rally. Cutter up and away. That's line foul out of play. 1-2. The ball down in the way. Chased in the dirt. Fouled back. 1-2. Slider middle of the plate. Fouled off. 1-2. Thank God she missed that. Change up and in. Chased and fouled back again. 1-2. Heater up and away. Hit in the hole to short. Glover over to his right. Backhands cleanly on to first. 1-2-3 inning here for Brazon. He desperately needed that one. To the third, it's 2-0. Glover, Brazon, and Whoopity. 8-9-1 to up for the Heaters. Look at us start a rally. Glover leading off. Shortstop hitting .429. 2 RBIs here on the season. Getting his second start of the year. In for the 10th, John King, who's still struggling. Update on John. 0 for 10 on the season. He has, however, reached base via a walk. Heater up, taken high. Ball 1. Right down the middle with that heater. 1-1. Slider down at the knees. Hit up the middle. That is a soft liner to center. Base hit for Glover. Cecil just got out of the way of that one. Glover on to lead off the third. Here's Brazon. Pitcher is tense. Hitting .500 on the air. He'll look to bunt Glover over as the infield's playing bunt. Long look at first from Sawyer. Taken high on the pullback. Good job, CT. Ball 1. Bunt up and away. Missed it. 1-1. Bunt away. Pulled foul. Ooh, nice diving attempt by Lift, but he couldn't get there. 1-2. Bunt dropped down in front of the mound. Sawyer no play to second. Sack bunt successful. 1 down. Runner at second for Whoopity. 0 for 1. All right, Sloop, here we go. Look to bring him home. Sloop flew out his first time up as that heater's down and in. Ball 1. Heater down and away. Caught the knees. 1-1. Slider away. Strike called. 1-2. That activates tough out as it's 2-strike count. Slider middle in. Rope by Whoopity to left field on the line, but right at Ox. 2 down. Little unlucky there. Next up, Jovan Bambino. He lined out to left center last time up. Coincidentally to Ox. Bambino locked in. Still, though, but he is 0 for 1. Change up outside, just on the corner. 0-1. Cutter up and away is chased out of the zone by Bambino. 0-2. Heater up, rope to right center. That is going to be down for a base hit. Alive will get it in. It's an RBI single for Bambino, though, as scoring from second is Glover. 2-1. Heaters on the board. Norm Phenomeno up next. He grounded out his first time up. 0 for 1 today. Still locked in, though. Heater taken high. Ball 1. Bad jumps active at first base for Bambino. Change with the knees. Ripped down the right field line by Norm. Fireball coming at you there as it got out in a hurry. Right over the low wall. Norm turns on a changeup in the middle of the zone and deposits it down the line. Fair as quickly as you could blink. Third homer of the year for Norm. It's 3-2. Heaters have their first lead of the game. Charlie Testa up next. Grounded out his first time up. He's 0 for 1 today. Slider middle in, hard chopper to short. Rocket on the backhand makes the play. That'll end the inning. Though a 2-out rally for the Heaters leads to 3 runs, capped off by the 2-run shot by Norm Phenomeno. 3-2 to the bottom of the third. Heaters have the first lead of the day for themselves. Alive Dingers and Jolly Rocket do up. It's the heart of the lineup for the Platypi. Stan leading off. He's 0 for 1 today. Reached on a fielder's choice his first time up, and then he stole a base and scored later in the inning as well. Curveball down and away on the first pitch, outside. Ball 1. Cutter up and in. Stan turns on it, blasts at the left of center. Swanson retreating back is out of room, and it is gone. Platypi put it on the board. Stan alive, guessed up and in. He got the location correctly, and he swung on that cutter. It is out of the park. Well, ricochet backing off the railing, but you know what I mean. Second homer of the season for Alive. We're all tied up at 3, as just as quickly as Brazon got that lead, he gave it right back. Dinger's up. He's 0 for 1 today. Rip popped out to short last time up. He's 0 for 1. Cutter up and in on the first pitch. Blooped over first. Testa leaps out of his reach. He just mistimed that jump. It is going to be a base hit. Dinger snuck that one in. Still nobody out, and here's Jolly Rocket. Shortstop's locked in. 1 for 1 with an RBI single today. Power's above 100. Shit. Alright, let's handle this man with kid gloves here. Change it down in the way on the first one. That's low, ball 1. Change it down and in. Low, 2-0. Peter up and away. High, 3-0. Ball down and the way. That's a strike. 3-1 as it gets in there. Slider inside, off the plate, ball 4. Second walk for Brazon today. 2 on, none down here for Statsman. 1 for 1 with an RBI single. And he's got RBI Hero active again. Slider down and away in the first pitch. Check swing strike. 0-1. Peter up and away. Blooped out over second. Whoopity giving chase. Leaps, makes that nice catch. Good job, Sloop. Good range for him. 1 down. Runners hold, and here's Tough Lift, the catcher, who drew a walk his first time up. No official at bat yet today for Tough, but he does have RBI Hero active again. He saw 4 balls his first time up. Didn't even see a strike. Cutter inside on the first one, off the plate. Ball 1. Four-seamer down in the way. Hit over to second. Whoopity picks it on a hop. Gets the out at second. Glover to first. Double play. You love to see it. And that ends the inning as we strand 2. But the Platypi do tie the game on the home run by Stan Alive. 3-3 to the 4th. Swanson, Basquette, and Floyd do up. Swanson leading off. He doubled his first time up and then was stranded there at second in the second inning. Slider down and in, low and inside. Ball 1 from Sawyer. Two-seamer up and in, taking high. 2-0 the count to Stanley. Good hitters count. Change of mid down on the way. Pulled down the line by Swanson into the corner. Fireball coming at you there in the Platypi bullpen as it hits off the stairs, leading to the Heaters bullpen. And that is Stanley Swanson's first regular season home run since year number 1. He was homerless in his sophomore season. He has given us the lead. It is 4-3. Cash Basket up next, 0 for 1 today. Yeah, Stanley hadn't had a homer since his rookie year. That's great. I'd like to see him get the power swing back, especially since his power is respectable. It's not like it's non-existent. It's over 60. It's there. He just never made solid contact last season. Cutter down in the way. That's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Cutter up, sent on the sky ball to right center. Statsman there. 1 down. Arlo Floyd up next. He flew out to right center last time up. 0 for 1 today. Cutter away. Strike called a middle away. 0-1. Slider middle in, bloop by Floyd over left, shallow left center. Rocket there, 2 down. Base is empty for Rob Glover, who singled his first time up and then scored later in the third. He's 1 for 1. Heater down, strike called, 0-1. Change with the knees, ripped foul by Glover out in front of it, 0-2. Change up away, outside, 1-2. Sawyer still tense. Change it down and in, pulled foul, out of play, 1-2. Change it down and in, hit up the middle to second. Shortstop, Rocket behind the bag, makes the play, and that ends the inning. But the Heaters retake the lead on the leadoff home run by Stanley Swanson, his first homer in 2 calendar seasons. Bottom 4, Stokes, Sawyer, and Oxensoxen due up. Annabelle Stokes due up, 0 for 1 today. Brazone back to neutral mojo here to start the 4th. Curveball up and in on the first pitch. Just high, ball 1. Change with the knees. Low again, 2-0. Cutter middle away. Line down the right field line, just foul, 2-1. Heater middle in. Looped over short, Glover giving chase. He's not going to get there, it's down for a hit. Leadoff single for Stokes. That's good speed at first here for Cecil Sawyer, the pitcher, who will look to bunt her over. Heater up. Strike called. Throw down by Floyd is perfect. Just late. Stokes steals second. No bunt there, so Sawyer's going to hit. Stokes' second stolen base for the season. She's 2 for 2. Cutter up, bunt shown, pulled back, 1-1. Heater up, bunt is popped up to the catcher. Floyd picks it up, throws down to second to keep the runner there. Fielder's choice. 2 on, none down. Here's Ox, 0 for 1. Slider away on the first pitch, runners go. Throw down to third is late. Both runners are safe. I meant to hit second. Third steal of the season for Stokes, first for Sawyer. 2 in scoring position, nobody out. It's the first inning all over again for Brazone. Heater down the way. Ox grounds it to second. That'll get a runner home. Whoopity to first gets the out. But scoring is Stokes. We're tied at 4. Sawyer at third. 1 down for Green. 1 for 2 with a single. Low pitch active. Cutter up on the first pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. Change up and away. High and outside. 1-1. Heater up and in. High again. 2-1. Throw ball up. Foul back. 2-2. Slider up. Sent to left center field. Swanson giving chase. Dives. Nice catch, Stanley, for the second out, but the runner will score on the sac fly. It is 5-4. Great defensive play by Swanson, but Sawyer was going to score easily. And the Platypi retake the lead. Stand alive coming up next. 1 for 2 with a solo homer last time up. Looking to keep the rally going here with 2 down in the 4th. Heater down on the way is a chopper to second on the first pitch. Whoopity makes the play to end the inning. But the Platypi retake the lead here, heading to the top of the 5th. It's 5-4. Brazone due to lead off. I'm going to pinch hit for him. Whoopity and Bambino due up. Another short outing for Brazone this time. He only goes 4 innings. He gives up 5 runs on 6 hits, and he walks 2. Didn't strike out about it either. Brazone hitting only 500. He's done. He sack bunted his only plate appearance today. Alright, so I know Kerr's rested. Mesa's rested. McConnell's iffy. Nunez is mostly rested too, so we could use him as well in a pinch. Who's coming up for them? They only have 2 lefty batters. Wow. Alright, maybe Nunez isn't a good idea. Shit. This is going to be a tough one. But hey, we got to do what we got to do, right? He's only thrown 70 pitches, but he's just been so ineffective today. It's not even funny. Pardon me. Jesus. Alrighty, we're going to need a rally starter. Let's go to rookie Carlos Duke off the bench, the right fielder. He's hitless on the season, but he does have rally starter active. Let's see if he can make use of it and get on here against Sawyer. He's back to neutral mojo. Cutter down and in is inside and low. Ball one. Heater away is outside. 2-0. Heater middle in, jammed in the hole, past the diving first baseman into right field. It's a base hit. Carlos Duke gets his first career hit as the pinch hitter delivers here to start the fifth. Let's get that ball for him. Whoopity up next, 0 for 2 today. All right, Sloop, come on now. Cutter up, that's a strike, 0-1. Sloop lined out to left field last time up. Slider low, 1-1. Change up in there at the knees, 1-2. Tough out activates again. Pitch out, not off the catcher's glove. We're going to hold. Lift has a good arm. Whew, Nelly. That was a bobble there by Lift out of the zone. 2-2. Cutter down, grounded in to hold a second. Stokes gets to it, gets the out at second, but it's fielder's choice as Whoopity makes it to first. One down for Bambino, who singled homer run last time up. He's 1 for 2. And he scored later on a home run. Long look at first, pick off, back safely a Sloop. Cutter up and in, Bambino's a little late on it, jammed it to left center field, carrying well. Route to the warning track is Ox, he'll make the catch, 2 down. Park was just big enough to hold that one. 2 down for Norm, who hit a 2-run homer down the line on a low changeup last time up and right. 1 for 2 today. Cutter up and in, grounded hard to second on the first pitch to Stokes. That out at first, and that is going to end the inning. Coming in out of the bullpen here, we're going to go to right-hander Thomas Mesa. Bottom 5, it's 5-4. Dingers, Rocket, and Statsman. Hearted lineup, due up. Halfway home here today in Game 1. Platypi hold the lead as Brazon had a rough 4 innings. Dingers up, 1 for 2 with a single last time up. He's looking to get it started. Facing righty Thomas Mesa. Mesa on the year, 2 appearances on the season. 1-0 on the year, 1.0 ERA and a 1.80 whip. 1 run given up. It was unearned. It was a ghost runner in extra innings. 3 1/3 innings pitched, 6 hits surrendered, 3 strikeouts, and a batting average against a .400. Heater up and in on the first one, strike called, 0-1. Dingers does lose his power versus lefty trait, but he does keep his low pitch trait. Mesa has the elite curveball trait. Slider up and away. Line to center field. It's down for a base hit. Dingers' his second hit of the day. He's 2 for 3. Leadoff man on to the 5th for the Platypi. Jolly Rocket up next. Walked last plate appearance. He's also singled home a run today. 1 for 1. First pitch Slayer active. Pick officer now active for Mesa with the runner on base. Curveball down in the way in the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Heater up and in. Chased it out of the zone. Popped up behind third. Norm there on the edge of the dirt. Puts it away. 1 down. Statsman up next. 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Slider down at the knees on the first one. Hit up the third base line. Norm dives out of his reach. It's a fair ball over the line into the left field foul territory area. Basquet gets it in. 2 on, 1 down now. Mesa in trouble. Here's Tough Lift. Didn't do a double play last time up. He's also walked today, 0 for 1. RBI hero again active for Lift today for the 3rd time. Heater up and away on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Little hack activates for Tough. Ball down on the way. Chopped foul on the first base side. 0-2. Slider down and in. Fouled off. 0-2. Ball down on the way. Outside. Nowhere near the zone. 1-2. Four-seamer up and in. Sliding to right center. Holding up for Swanson who makes the catch. 2 down. Runners hold. 2 down, 2 on here in the 5th for Stokes. 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch heater up. Chased, pop foul, broken bat into over the screen. 0-1. New lumber here for Stokes. Slider middle away. Check swing strike called. 0-2. Four-seamer down and in. Broken bat fouled off again. Stokes will get her third piece of lumber this at bat. 0-2. Ball down and away. Outside. 1-2. Heater up and in. Chased it. Strike 3. First punch out of the game for either pitcher for the Heaters. Mesa gets out of the jam to the 6th. It's still 5-4. Testa, Swanson, and Basquet due up. Testa leading off. He's 0 for 2 today. He's grounded out twice today. Once to shortstop, once to second. Sawyer up again here in the 6th. Cutter up and away. That's called strike. 0-1. Heater away. Fouled off out of play. 0-2. Whiffer activates for Testa. Slider middle in, jammed to left center field, sinking quickly into the sliding glove of Ox. Nice play, 1 down. Saved a base hit there, and that is going to bring up Stanley Swanson. 2 for 2 today with a solo homer, last time up down the left field line, also a double. And a bot, oh yay, I love those. Where's that spam? There we go. And the bot has been reported and banned from the chat. Alrighty, that's done. First pitch to Swanson's third at bat here. Heater misses outside from Sawyer. Ball 1. That heater's high. 2-0. Good hitters count again. Rip down the line. Fair ball past the diving Dingers into the corner. Ox gets to it quickly. Gets it in. That's a single for Swanson. He is now a triple shy of the cycle. And they've actioned on the report. Let's hear the verdict. And the violation has been found. They have been reported and banned as a bot. Yay, happiness. And that'll do it for Cecil Sawyer today. He goes 5 2/3. He'll leave with the lead. Runner on base is his responsibility. He's going to leave giving up 6 hits today, I believe. 4 earned runs so far. 2 home runs here on the day. Coming out of the bullpen is reliever Myra Camacho, who's locked in. Myra on the year, 1-0 with a 0 ERA and an 0.46 whip. No runs given up in 3 appearances, 4 1/3 innings pitched. 1 hit surrendered, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, and a batting average against of 0.77. Pick officer active here with a runner at first, 1 down. 7 hits given up by Sawyer, 7 hits. No walks, though. Good speed over at first base, representing the tying run there in Swanson. Basquet was 0 for 2 batting right-handed. She'll now bat left-handed for the first time today, losing both her hitting traits in the process. Heater taken low at 100 on the gun from Camacho, ball 1. Heater taken high, 2-0. Good hitters count for Basquet. Heater middle away, popped it up down the left field line, got under it. Ox is there for it near the line. He'll put it away, 2 down. Get him out of here, he's gone. Basquet 0 for 3 intense. Here's Arlo Floyd, the catcher, who's 0 for 2 today with 2 flyouts. Powerverse righty, though, is now active for the first time today, as he'll bat left-handed as well. Heater down on the way outside. Ball 1. Slider down on the way. Crushed by Floyd to right of center, but I think he missed it. He did. Calling for it, stats man near the warning track, and he'll put it away to end the inning. Camacho gets out of the jam. Bottom 6th at 5-4. Camacho due to lead off, then Ox and Green. Here's Camacho. Locked in. First at bat of the season for her as she will bat. Heater up and away on the first pitch from Mesa. Strike called. 0-1. Heater middle in. Pop foul. Floyd giving chase near the dugout. He'll watch it out of play. 0-2. Four-seamer down and away. Check low, 1-2. Four-seamer up and in. Blew it by her, strike 3. Second punch out for Mesa today, 1 down. Hawks up next, 0-2. RBI ground out last time up, giving the tying run at the time, made it 4-4. The ball down and away. Strike called, 0-1. Nice pitch. Curveball down and in this time. Chopper to short. Glover charges. He'll make the play. 2 down. Next up, Ruby Green, 1-for-2 with an RBI. Last time up on a sac fly. She's also singled. She was robbed of extra bases on a diving catch by Swanson in left center last time up, but it did score a run to give him a lead of 5-4. Slider put in on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer up and away. Lined into left center. That time it's going to get down. Swanson no play to get there. He does cut it off, though, to keep it in front of him. Second hit of the day for Ruby. She's 2-for-3. Inning continues for Stan Alive. He grounded out last time up, but he has a solo homer to his name. 1-for-3. Heater up and in on the first pitch. High and tight. Inside. 1-0. Ball down on the way. Low, 2-0. Slider down and in. Chopper through the middle, right through the legs of Mesa. Another base hit. Second hit for Stan today. He's 2-for-4. 2 on, 2 down. Platypi threatening. Here comes Dingers. Ripped 2-for-3 with 2 singles. His last 2 plate appearances. Looking to drive home his first run of the season. Curveball up and away on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Heater up and in. Sky ball to left field. Basket takes 1 step back and calls for it. That ends the inning as Mesa gets out of the jam. Top 7, here we go. Heater still trailing by a run. Glover, the pitcher, and Whoopity due up. So Mesa's done after 2 scoreless innings out of the pen. That's a good outing for him. Here's Glover, 1-for-2 with a single. Popped out last time up. Looking to get it started against Camacho, who's still locked in. Curveball inside, strike called on the corner, 0-1. Heater up and away, line to first, right at green, 1 down. Pitcher Thomas Mesa due up next. Will pinch hit for him. He's done after 2 scoreless innings of relief. Coming off the bench to take a crack at it, we're going to go ahead and hand it over to... we'll do Spitty White here, the lefty coming off the bench. Spitty hitting .571 in the air with 2 homers, 6 RBIs. He hit both of those 3-run homers last episode against the Jacks, driving in 6 of our 14 runs. Curveball in there at the knees on the first one, 0-1. Curveball at the knees again, this time pulled foul, 0-2. Curveball up and away, grounder to second. He rolled over on it. Stokes makes the play, 2 down. Base is empty for Whoopity, 0-for-3. Rally starter active, though. Heater up and in, checked high, ball 1, good eye there. Heater down and in is low, 2-0. Curveball up and in, ripped foul, pulled, 2-1. Curveball the letters, lined up the middle, base hit for Sloop. His first hit of the day, he's 1-for-4. Good job, Sloop. He's on with 2 down as the tying run for Bambino. 1-for-3 with an RBI single today, he's locked in. Pick officer active for Camacho, that's going to prevent any steals. Slider up the letters, ripped over the head of Camacho into center field, almost took her out. 2 on, 2 down, inning continues. Here comes Norm Phenomeno. Big man, 1-for-3 with a 2-run homer today. Can this rally break through? Camacho now has rally stopper active, making her even more of a threat. Still locked in, pick officer also active. Curveball at the letters. Oh, Norm was early. That would have been an extra base hit. Fouled off. 0-1. Chased it outside. Bad swing. Now we're aggressive. 0-2. Chased it outside. Strike 3. God damn it. First punch out for Camacho. And once again, we strand a golden opportunity to score. Coming out of the bullpen, we're going to go ahead and hand it over to... yeah. Let's Going to hand it over to Kendra Kerr as we're going to try and keep it a 1-run game here in the 7th. Rockets, Statsman and Lift due up. Jolly Rocket leading off, 1 for 2 with an RBI single and a walk today. First pitch Slayer still active. Facing Kendra Kerr. K squared, no record, a 0 ERA and a .033 whip on the year in 2 appearances. She has 1 save as well. 3 innings pitched on the year, 1 hit given up, 4 strikeouts, batting average against 111. Got school tomorrow? All right, man. Take it easy. Have a good night, man. Hopefully we can rally and take this sweep. Two-seamer up and away on the first pitch. Chased out of the zone. 0-1 to Rocket. Ball down in the way. Low in the dirt. 1-1. Forcing him down and in. Jammed him foul. 1-2. Platypi in. Whiffed on it. Strike 3. First punch out for K squared. 1 down. Statsman up next. 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. Ball down and in on the first one. Low and inside. Ball 1. Forcing him down and away. That's a strike. 1-1. Ball up and in. Foul off. 1-2. Two-seamer up and away. Chased it. Strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for K squared. 2 down. Base is empty for Lift. 0 for 2 with a walk. He's tense. Throw ball away in the first one. Out of the zone. Ball 1. Peter up and in. Jammed into center field on the line. Swanson in on the slide. Nice catch, Stanley. 1-2-3 inning for Kendra. To the 8th. Still down 1. Test the Swanson and Basquet due up against Camacho. Camacho's pitched the inning in 2/3 so far scoreless. Here's Charlie Testa 0 for 3 today. Come on, Charlie. Got to get it started here. Platypi in. Dumped into left field. This time he gets it down in front of Ox. His first hit of the day. 1 for 4. Leadoff man on for Swanson, 3 for 3 with a solo homer, a double, and a single last time up. He is a triple shy of the cycle and locked in against the locked-in Camacho. I'm going to pinch run for Charlie Testa at first base. Coming in will be Lacey Rangel, the backup first baseman, who all she does is run.
Now base running, Lacey Rangel.
Heater down, taking low, ball 1. Heater up, that's a strike this time to Swanson, 1-1. Curveball at the letters, he got under it, just missed it. Sky ball to center, Statsman back a step, puts it away, 1 down. Rangel has to hold it first. Here comes Basquet, who's tense, 0 for 3 today. We're going to pinch hit for her. Coming off the bench will be Connor Moses, the center fielder. Connor hitting .286 off the bench, 2 for 7. Baltow is active against Camacho, who's starting to tire. Heater down in the way on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. That heater misses, 1-1 outside. Ball down and in, line to center field, but it's right at Statsman, 2 down. Rangel trapped over at first, and that is going to bring up Arlo Floyd, who's 0 for 3 today, the catcher. Powers righty is active still. He's the better hitter than Vainman, so he will hit. Heater up and in, taken high, ball 1. Heater middle in, jammed him, popped it up behind second. Stokes there, will put it away to end the inning. Bottom 8, it's 5-4. Stokes, the pitcher, Camacho, and Ox due up. Platypi looking to extend their lead. Here's the Stokes, 1 for 3 with a single. K squared entering her second inning of work. Moses, after pinch hitting, will stay in left. Rangel, after pinch running, will stay at first. Ball down in the way on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Heater down and in, hit on the ground is short. Glover to his left, he'll cut it off. 1 down. Next up, Camacho, 0 for 1 today, still locked in, and she will bat here, meaning they want her to take the 9th inning as well. Slider put in on the first one, inside, ball 1. Curveball up and away, high, 2-0. Heater up, that's high, 3-0. Two-seamer up, strike called, 3-1. The ball down at the knees. Chopper to short. Glover on the slow roller to his left. Cuts it off. Fires the first. 2 down. Base is empty for Ox. 0 for 3 with an RBI ground out today. Two-seamer up with the letters on the first one. Out in front of it. 0-1. Slider down and away. Strike called. 0-2. Four-seamer up and away. Blew by him. Strike 3. Third punch out for Kendra today. 1-2-3, 8th inning to the 9th. That's 5-4. Glover, Kendra, and Sloop due up. Last chance for the Heaters in Game 1. Still down 5-4. Camacho coming out. She's thrown 2 2/3 scoreless. Looking for the 11-out save. Glover 1 for 3 with a single. He's leading off. Heater down. Strike called. 0-1. Slider misses outside, 1-1. Chased it out of the zone, 1-2. Curveball misses outside, 2-2. Slider down and in, liner softly to third. Dingers makes the catch, 1 down. K squared due up next. We have to pinch hit for her. 2 scoreless innings for her. Coming off the bench to hit. I'm going to kick myself for this, but it's going to be John King. Although it could be Raskeller. He's also a solid hitter as well, but I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to go with John King. He's 0 for 10 on the year as a hitter. He has walked, though, this year. Sophomore is tense. Reigning league MVP and Rookie of the Year has not had a good start to his year. Can he make a big hit right here to get back in the good graces? I hope so. Curveball up and away. Caught the letters. Debatably. 0-1. Heater at the knees. John King! Blasts it right center field. Fireball coming at you in the stands. Into the walkway as well. Nice swing, John. We're all tied up at 5. Sophomore delivers. His first hit of the year is the biggest of his career. We're all knotted up at 5. Oh, way to go, bro. Camacho got punished with a heater down the middle. Whoopity up next one for the single. She's still locked in, and she is still staying out there. We're all tied up at 5. Slider at the letters, line to center on the first pitch, but right at Statsman. 2 down. Base is empty for Bambino. 2 for 4, 2 singles and an RBI today. He's locked in. Camacho is being pulled here. After 3 1/3 innings of relief, she gives up the lead on a 1-out homer to King in the 9th. Tied at 5. Durr Neverwalker, the former Heaters reliever, coming in out of the bullpen, rattled. Durr on the year 0-1, a 19.29 ERA and a 4.29 WHIP. 5 earned runs given up in 3 appearances this season. 2 1/3 innings pitched. 9 hits surrendered, a walk, 2 homers, 2 strikeouts. Batting average against a .562 as Durr is going to face his old team. Durr's second year here with the Platypi in the series. He left us after winning the title in year 3. We ran out of money and couldn't afford him. Pardon me, unfortunately. Not a good start to the year for Durr, but he's going to try and keep the game tied at 5 to the bottom of the 9th. All right, Jovan. Heater away, misses outside from Durr. Ball 1. Slider hangs at the letters, and Bambino cracks it down the right field line. Not coming back. It is a fireball coming at you there off the chain link fence. Home run for Jovan. Second homer of the inning for the Heaters, and we've taken the lead 6-5. Third of the year for Jovan. You can't write it, guys. Norm Phenomeno, next one for the 2-run homer today. He's still locked in, and he will be the pitcher coming in the 9th. Heater at the knees, hard rip up the middle. That's a base hit into center field. Norm with a 2-out single keeps it going here in the 9th. Rangel up next, 2 for 3 off the bench this season, getting her first at bat of the game as she was a pinch runner back in the 8th inning for Charlie Testa. High pitch and fastball hitter active for her. So Glover's going to play third base next inning, and we are going to have Norm pitch next inning as John King will play shortstop. Oh, can't we do it that way? Can we do it this way? No, not yet. We have to do it next inning. Okay. All right, Lacey, let's go. Keep it rolling. Slider away, misses outside on the first one from Durr. Ball 1. Heater at the knees, line to right, but Green is right there to pick it out of the air to end the inning. Position swap with Norm. He will pitch. John King will play shortstop after the home run. Solo home runs from John King to tie it, and then Jovan Bambino to give us the lead. 6-5 to the bottom of the ninth. Heater's looking to slam the door. Top of the lineup up, though, for the Platypi. Green, Alive, and Dingers. Hey, Matcha. Welcome in, buddy. You have a really good timing for when to turn up for bombs, man. That's great. It was a great game. Oh, yeah, this is only game 1, man. Strap in. We got one more after this. It's doubleheader tonight. Norm coming out of the bullpen, coming out technically out of the infield here. He'll be the pitcher in the 9th inning, trying to go for the save, as K-Squared is the pitcher of record. Norm on the season has no record, a 0 ERA and a 150 whip. No runs given up in 1 appearance, 1 save, 2/3 of an inning pitched. No hits given up, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and batting average against him 0. Top of the lineup, Ruby Green up 2 for 4. She has singled twice, and she has hit a sac fly driving in a run. She's also stolen 2 bases as well.
Nobody panic, but the batting cage.
Heater up and away in the first pitch. Fouled off, out of play, 0-1. Cutter up and in. Jammed shot to center. Swanson back a step, now in. He's there to put it away easily, 1 down. Stan Alive up next, 2 for 4. Solo homer and a single on the cards for him so far. Don't know if you can stay for the entire second game, but looking forward to it. Hey, as long as you can stay is appreciated, my friend. Curveball down and in on the first one. Strike called. Oh, Norm gets ahead here. Cutter down and away. Check swing strike called at the knees. 0-2. Tough out activates for Stan. Heater up and away. Chased it out of the zone. Strike 3. First punch out for Norm. 2 down. Last chance for the Platypi in game 1 is Rip Dingers. 2 for 4. 2 singles today. Flew out the left last time up. Slider up and away in the first pitch. Strike called. Check swing. 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Turned on by Dingers, hit deep to left center field. Swanson running back to the warning track. He calls for it. 1-2-3 9th inning for Norm as the Heaters rally and take game 1 of the doubleheader today. 6-5 the final score. It was a little quiet in the middle innings as in the beginning of the game, Brazone had a rough first inning. Then the bats came alive in the 3rd. He proceeded to tie the game in the 3rd inning, giving up a home run. We then retook the lead in the 4th. Brazone gave the lead back in the bottom of the 4th. We then subbed him off. The bullpens dueled, and then we got to the 9th. We pinch hit with sophomore John King. He got his first hit of the season with a 1-out solo homer to tie it. And then Jovan Bambino with the go-ahead solo homer with 2 down off his old teammate Durr Neverwalker. Norm as a closer is freaking filthy indeed. GG's. And he was actually even more elite. He actually had an elite fastball trait that he lost last season. So he was originally almost S tier, I believe. I think he was actually S tier at one point. Hitless today for the Heaters. Rangel, Basket, Connor Moses, Arlo Floyd, as well as a Spitty Wyatt. Pinch hitters didn't really do so hot. Runs scored today, Jovan Bambino, a solo home run and an RBI single. He had the game-winning solo homer. Norm Phenomenal had a 2-run homer. Swanson, a solo homer. He was a triple shy of the cycle today. And John King, the game-tying homer in the 9th inning, is a pinch-hit bomb. On the other side for the Platypi, hitless today were Tough Lift, Cecil Sawyer, the pitcher, Myra Camacho, the reliever, and Oxen Soxon at the bottom of the lineup. He was 0 for 4. Ox, however, did have an RBI ground out. Statsman, an RBI single. Rocket, an RBI single. Stan Alive, a solo homer. And Ruby Green, a sac fly. Pitching lines, Brazone 4 innings, gets a no decision, 6 hits, 2 walks, 5 earned runs, a homer. He falls to 0-1, or stays at 0-1. He gets a no decision. Thomas Mesa, 2 innings in relief, gets the hold, 4 hits, no earned runs, 2 strikeouts. Kendra Kerr, 2 scoreless innings out of the pen, striking out 3. She gets the victory, her first of the year, 1-0 now on the season. And Norm gets his second save out of the bullpen, pitching a clean 9th, striking out a batter. Cecil Sawyer, no decision, 5 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 homers. Camacho, a no decision, 3 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 1 homer, 1 strikeout. And Neverwalker, a third of an inning, giving up a solo home run, 2 hits total to take the loss. He falls to 0-2 as his ERA balloons over 20. Player of the game is Jovan Bambino for the go-ahead home run in the 9th, followed by Swanson with his triple shot of the cycle day, and Norm Phenomeno with his 2-run homer and a single, as well as the save today as pitcher. And that'll do it for Game 1 as we head into Game 2 of this doubleheader today. What a win. And that is our 4th win in a row. We are now 4-1 in the season. Platypi fall to 1-4. And we still have another game against them. What a game. What a game. Alrighty, 10 games to sim here before we jump into Game 2, but there's a couple roster moves to report for you, or one roster move. Let's have a look at it. Alright, Bambino loses 7 contact as he continues to regress. Thankfully, it's not massive, but it's not a good sign, especially at only 31. Yikes, so we may be losing him in this coming offseason if his price is a little too unreasonable. Thomas Mason, on the other hand, as we move to the other side of things, gets +6 accuracy, which was already his best trait. It's now 97, basically maxed out at this point. The only roster move to report, Dwayne Butterfinger, the first baseman assigned to the Bee-Wolves, as he'll cut Helena Bigsby from their roster. Alright, then we got a couple games to sim through here today, so let's go ahead and get through them. Wildlands beat the Grapplers 5-3, getting their 2nd win of the year. It's a 3-way tie for 2nd place in the division. Hawk Corners beat the Moose, moving into the division lead. Grass Eaters beat the Blowfish 5-1. Christ. Buzzards taking on the Nemesis. Come on. Buzzards rally but fall short 9-7. Nemesis get above 500 with the win. Salty shut out the Freebooters 4-0 as they improved to 4-1. Sirloins win 4-2 over the Hot Corners as they improved to 4-2, keeping pace with the Sawteeth. Overdogs then shut out the Wild Duds, winning 7-0 as they're now 5-1 in the year. Putting pressure on us to keep pace for the best record as the Moose get their first win of the season finally at the expense of the Grass Eaters. You love to see that. Sandcats outdueled the Blowfish, winning 5-4, and then the Freebooters shut out the Wild Pigs in the last game of the sim, winning 4-0, as it is a 4-way tie in the Beast Division of 3-3 teams. You have to be kidding me. It is sad to see. The team without Jovan is going to be something I can't imagine either. He's basically the face of the franchise at this point. Him and Norm, anyway. But at the way it was going, it probably was going to end up that way. Either Norm's salary is going to balloon and we're going to have to cut Bambino anyway, or Bambino's just going to regress enough where I'm going to have to cut him. Looking at our division, we have a 2-game lead on the Grapplers and Beavles. We're both at 2-3. We're the only team in our division with a winning record. Keeping pace with the Jackson Overdogs, who each have 1 loss as well. Alrighty, 2nd game of the doubleheader. We'll take a look at that in a second. Let's do player developments real quick. What do we got? Okay, can't afford that one. That's a shame. Rally stopper for Nunez. Ooh, okay, I think that's what we were targeting. Moses doesn't need the fielding. Speed and arm for Rangel. She doesn't really need the extra speed, though being a utility player would be nice, but she doesn't have the utility trait, so it's kind of useless. Mind Gamer for Glover has a better chance than the other one, but he's a bench player for the most part. Bambino, he didn't lose arm, he lost contact, so I'm okay with ignoring this for right now. Yeah, so Nunez is the best option by far, so we're just going to go with it. Come on, Christian. 1 velo to 67, 1 junk to 34, 1 accuracy to 44. Going for rally stopper. Fuck. Oh well, loyalty's maxed out at least. Don't worry, Nunez, we'll get you that 2nd trade eventually. Alrighty, so pitching matchup for Game 2 on the mound for the Heaters. It is Reese Hunter, 1-0 with a 2.70 ERA and a 1.35 whip. Rally stopper, her new trait, which she got before her first start of the season. And Fabio Fabula, the veteran southpaw on the mound for the Platypi. He's still with them. 0-1 with a 7.71 ERA and an 0.86 whip. Lineup for Game 2. Whoopity leading off at 2nd, followed by Swanson locked in center. Phenomeno locked in at 3rd. Testa in left. Bambino locked in right. Moses at 1st. Glover at short. Vyman at catcher. Raymond at catcher, okay. I agree with Floyd being out. I agree with Basquette being out. I want John King in. He's going to play shortstop, and Glover is going to play 3rd, I believe. No, Norm is the better arm, okay. Yeah. Yeah, Glover's going to play 1st. I like that better. Alrighty, in the lineup for the Platypi here, Trisha Lee gets the start at third base over Dingers. Green is still at first base, locked in. She drops down to the 2 slot. Statsman still batting third. He's in right field today. Jolly Rocket cleanup man again, locked in at short. Stan Alive is playing left field today. He drops all the way down to the 5 slot. Geronimo James gets the start in center field today, as Ox is catching. Okay, Stokes is batting 7th at second. Ox is catching as Lift goes to the bench, and Fabula will bat number 9 as the pitcher. Let's jump into it and get it on. Game 2 coming at you. Alrighty, let's get it on. Game 2 getting ready to kick off here as the Heaters look to sweep the doubleheader here today, and the Platypi look to avenge their late loss in Game 1. Whoopity again leads us off. Sloop hitting .360 on the year, still no homers and no RBIs to speak of. Here's the pitching line for Fabulo on the year. In his 1 start, he took the loss, 4 earned runs given up in 4 2/3 innings, 4 hits surrendered, 4 strikeouts, 1 homer, and a batting average against him of .222. Still has his elite forkball trait, pardon me, as that slider catches the top of the zone. 0-1, we're underway. Heater at the knees, strike called, 0-2. Tough out activates for Sloop. Forkball down, chopper to second. Stokes will make the play, 1 down. Stanley Swanson up next. Center fielder finished a triple shot of the cycle in Game 1. He had a solo homer in that one as well. His first home run since his rookie year. He went all of last season without hitting a home run. He's basically gone a year and a half without hitting a home run, regular season calendar-wise. Locked in today, hitting .308 with a homer and an RBI. Heater away outside. Ball 1. Slider away, dumped up the middle. That's a base hit. Swanson will keep his hot hitting going. That's his 4th hit of the series here. He's on with 1 down with good speed, and here's Norm, locked in, hitting .500 with 3 homers and 6 RBIs. But remember, we have Ox and Sox behind the plate. Ox has a really good arm, so you're really going to need to catch him napping if you want to steal. Pick off to first, back safely is going to be Swanson. Norm went 2 for 4 in the first game as that Heater's inside. Ball 1, 1-0. Norm hitting .500 on the year, 3 homers, 6 RBIs. He also got the save in the first game as well. Slider down and in, chopper to second. Stokes the second 1, Rocket the first. Double play, and that ends the inning. Bottom 1, we're scoreless. Lee, Green, and Statsman due up against Reese Hunter. Third-year pitcher taking the mound. There's Trisha Lee hitting .214 on the year, no homers, no RBIs. Or is Reese in her 4th year? I want to say it's her 4th year, actually. Hey, it's a prove-it year, and she's doing well. Took the winner first time out, going 6 2/3 innings, giving up 2 earned runs for a .270 ERA and a .135 whip. 8 hits surrendered, 10 strikeouts, 1 walk. Batting average against .296. Facing Trisha Lee, who didn't play in the first game as she sat out, hitting .214 on the season. Heater down on the way to the third baseman is checked low. Ball 1. Slider put in. Pop foul, out of play. 1-1. Cutter up and away. That's sent to the gap, left center field on the line. Off the base of the low wall. It's going to be extra bases for Trisha. Charlie gets it in, but it is a leadoff double. Next up, going to be Ruby Green. First baseman locked in, went 2 for 5 in the first game, driving in a run on a sac fly and also stealing 2 bases. Low pitch active, still locked in, hitting .333 with 2 RBIs. Steeler is active at second base for Trisha Lee. Don't be surprised if she runs. Slider put in on the first one. That's a strike called. 0-1. Put it up and away. Blew it by her. 0-2. Change up and away. Liner softly to short, right at John King. 1 down. Statsman up next. Right fielder has RBI hero active. He drove in a run on a single in the first game. He also had 2 hits in that contest as well, I believe. Hitting .300 on the year with 2 RBIs. Ball down on the way in the first pitch. Runner goes for third. It's a strike called. Throw down by Vaneman is late. Easy steal for Trisha Lee. It was a breaking pitch, and all she had to do was not trip, and she would be fine. First steal of the year for Lee. She's 1 for 1. Runner 90 feet away with 1 down here. 0-1 the count to Statsman. Slider down. Popped up to third. Norm in, calling for it in fair territory. He'll put it away. 2 down. Runner at third for Jolly Rocket. Shortstop singled in a run in the first game. He's had 2 hits in that one as well. Locked in, RBI hero active, and first pitch Slayer. Hitting .353 with a homer, 4 RBIs on the year. Cutter up and away. Way out of the zone. Ball 1. I'm not dealing with first pitch Slayer. Get it out of here. The ball away. Way outside. 2-0. Change up and in. Rocket blasts it to center field, and it's not coming back. Platypi on the board. In the batter's eye it goes. Jolly Rocket's 2nd homer of the season, and that makes it a quick 2-0 Platypi lead. Coincidentally, that was what they did in the first inning of the first game as well, except without the home run part. Stan Alive up, left fielder hitting .286, 2 homers, 3 RBIs on the season. He hit a home run in the first game. Hunter now tense. Cutter up and away in the first pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. Slider down and away. Strike called. 0-2. Tough out activates for Alive. Change it down and in. Low and inside. 1-2. Heater up and in. Jammed up the middle. Hunter picks it out of the air on the soft liner. That ends the inning. But a 2-run homer for Jolly Rocket gives the Platypi a 2-0 lead with the 2 down. Big fly swing into the batter's eye. To the second, Testa Bambino and John King due up. Jolly Testa, left fielder, leading off. He went 1 for 4 in the first game with a single and then was lifted for a pinch runner late. Broke his home run streak as he did not homer in that game. He had homered in each of the first 4 contests this season. Hitting .478 on the year with 5 homers, 11 RBIs. Heater down the middle and blasted by Testa, but he is out in front of it. That was long and gone, but he was a little early. 0-1. Slider misses inside from Fabula, 1-1. Change up checked high, 2-1. Heater up and in, sky ball to left center. That's going to be an easy track down there for the left fielder Alive. 1 down. Yovi Bambino up next, the hero in game 1. Right fielder hit the go-ahead homer in the 9th inning. He's locked in, hitting .542 with 3 homers, 4 RBIs. It was a solo shot. He also singled home a run earlier in the game as that slider hits the top of the zone, 0-1. Slider top of the zone again, this time sent to left center on the line, but run down by Geronimo James. 2 down, bases empty for shortstop John King, who got his first hit of the season to tie the game in the 9th inning as a pinch hitter. He blasted a solo home run on a hanging changeup right down the center of the plate. Hitting a .091, which is 1 for 11, 1 homer, 1 RBI on the season. Slider up and away, dumped to right center field, sinking quickly. James won't get there. It's a base hit. John King 2 for 2 in the episode, on with a 2-out single. Inning stays alive for first baseman today, Rob Glover. He started at shortstop in the first game. He had 1 hit. Hitting .364 with 2 RBIs. He's getting the start at first because Charlie Testa is playing left field for the Tense Cash Basket. Heater away, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Heater up and away, lined at the middle of the second. Diving is Stokes behind the bag. Thanks to dive, Wizards should make that play on to first. That ends the inning. Bottom 2, it's 2-0. James, Stokes, and Ox due up against Reese Hunter. Leading off, Geronimo James. Center fielder has contact for his righty active, hitting 1 for 6 on the year. Getting his first start of the episode as he sat out game 1 as well. Four-seamer up and away on the first one. Chased outside, fouled back into the screen, 0-1. Curveball middle in. Fouled off, pulled out of play, 0-2. Slider up and in. Fouled off, out of play. Still 0-2. James early. Cutter down and away. Pulled foul again. Still early. 0-2. Change of middle in. Sky ball to right field. Bambino back a step to his right. Now in. Makes the catch in the basket. 1 down. Annabella Stokes up next. I believe only 1 hit in the first game. Hitting 176 with an RBI. Heater up and in on the first one. Check swing strike. 0-1. Change it down. Taken low. 1-1. Slider up and away. Check swing outside. 2-1. Cutter down and in. Low. 3-1. Heater up. High. Ball 4. First walk for Reese Hunter. Stokes reaches with good speed. 1 down for Knox Oxensoxen. Catching today, Ox drove in a run on an RBI ground out in the first game. Playing catcher here today. Pick off to first. Back safely to Stokes. Ball. Pitch out from Hunter. Runner going. Throw down by Vaneman. Gets her at second, and that's 2 down. Good throw out by the rookie. I believe that's the first runner he's thrown out in his career. Stokes' first time being caught this season. She's now 3 for 4 on steals. 2 down, 1-0 count to Ox. Cutter up and in. Sent to right center on the line. Swanson over. Makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Good pitching from Hunter to the third. Vaneman, Hunter, and Whoopity. 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Heaters. Rookie catcher Hemming Vaneman leading off. Hitting 200 here on the season, 1 for 5 off the bench, getting his second career start of the season. Sat out game 1 as that Heaters taken at the knees, at the letters, 0-1. He was the only bench player not to either bat or appear in any capacity in that game. Heater down the middle, line to center field, and Vaneman delivers his second career hit. He's on with a leadoff knock in the third. Hunter coming to the plate. Pitcher is hitless on the season, but she will now have a chance to bunt over the runner. Infield playing the bunt. Drop down back to the mound. Fabulo foes to first. Sack is successful. Runner in scoring position for Whoopity. 0 for 1. Sloop had 1 hit in the first game. Heater taken high. Misses. Ball 1. Change up taken high. 2-0. Good hitters count. Change up at the letters, lipped over short, over the leaping glove of Rocket into left center. Vaneman around third. He will score easily on the single. Whoopity's first RBI of the season. It's 2-1. Heaters on the board. Tying run at first for Swanson. 1 for 1 with a single. He's locked in still. He then was erased on a double play ball in the first inning. Forkball in there at the knees. 0-1. Forkball hangs. Line to second. Right at Stokes. 2 down. Norm Phenomenal next, hitting to a double play his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Still locked in, though. Heater up and in, fouled back over the screen, 0-1. Slider down, line through the middle. It's a base hit. Phenomenal keeps it going with a 2-out single. 2 on, 2 down for the Heaters. Here comes Testa, 0 for 1. Charlie flew out his first time up. Heater down in the way, crushed by Charlie deep to right field, and he's going to start a new homer streak. Fireball coming at you there off the chain link fence in right. Charlie Testa gets in on the act, his team leading 6th home run of the season, and that makes it a 3-2 game as the Heaters take the lead for the first time in game 2. Sorry, 4-2 lead. Nice. Jovan Bambino up next, 0 for 1 today, and locked in. Fabulo now tense. Heater down in the way, and Bambino gets in on the act. Blasts it deep to left center field. His homer stroke is back. Fireball coming at you there in the stands, left center. Bambino goes back-to-back with Charlie Testa, and now the Heaters have a 5-2 lead. It's our biggest lead of either episode. 3 runs, or either game. Let's effing go indeed, my friend. John King up next, 1 for 1 with a single. Fabulo now rattled. Heater down and then ripped foul. John was eager to get in on the act a little early. 0-1. Heater up, ripped it foul again. 0-2. Heater up and away, and John gets another base hit in the right center field. His 3rd hit of the season. He's 3 for 13 now. 2-out rally continues for Glover, who lined out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Heater up and in. Glover swings, hits it to the gap, left center field, and that is going to split him and get to the fence. King on his horse. He's coming to third. He'll be sent. Glover in with an RBI double. Sliding in is John. It is 6-2 Heaters. And we've batted around as we're back to the rookie Vaneman. Started the inning with a single and scored a run. Heater middle in. Vaneman looking for the gap left center field, but running it down is James, and that'll end the inning. But 6 home on 10 batters in the inning. Capped off with back-to-back jacks. 6-2 the score, bottom 3. Fabula, Lee, and Green due up as Hunter pitching with a lead. Offense exploded. Fabulo up next. He's rattled, hitless on the year. He will bat. Third ball away on the first pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Strike. 0-2. Change up and away. Fouled off. 0-2. Cutter up and in. Check swing. Strike 3 called. First punch out for Reese. 1 down. What an inning. All right, man. Take it easy. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Trisha Lee up next. 1 for 1 today with a single and a stolen base, I believe. Cutter up and away on the first pitch to Lee. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball at the knees. Check swing strike. 0-2. Slider up and in. Swung on it. Strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Hunter. 2 down. Hey, Shenable. What's happening, buddy? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Welcome in. Hope things are going well for you tonight. Green up 0 for 1. Popped out her first time up to third base, I believe. Change it down in the way on the first one. Strike called. 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Jam foul. 0-2. Hunter looking to strike out the side. Curveball down and in. In the dirt. Good block by Vaneman. 1-2. Cutter up and away. Lined into center. That's a base hit, and the inning will continue as Ruby Green gets her first hit of the day. 1 for 2. Statsman up next, 0 for 1.
Number 21, Track Statsman.
Change it down and in on the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike 0-1. Four-seamer up and away. Blew it by him, 0-2. The ball down and away. Hitting the hole to second. Whoopity over, cuts it off. He'll go to first. That ends the inning. Hunter with a 0 in the third to the fourth. It's 6-2. Hunter leads off, then Whoopity and Swanson. Heaters looking to continue the rally after scoring 6 last inning. Reese Hunter leading off, hit this on the season. She sacked bunted her first time up. This is her first official at bat of the game, facing the rattled Fabulo. Fork ball away, strike called on the corner, 0-1, nice pitch. What the fuck was I swinging at? Chased outside on the heater, 0-2. Heater down, chopper to third, easy play for Trisha. 1 down. Whoopity up next, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Change up, rip foul, 0-1, little early, Sloop, little early. Two-seamer high, missing, 1-1. Slider up the letters, sent up the middle, base hit for Sloop. Second hit of the day for him, he's, I believe, 2 for 3. Stanley Swanson up next, 1 for 2 with a single. He lined out the second last time up. Still locked in, though. Change it down, strike called, 0-1. Heater up, chased and dumped into center. It's down for a hit. Stanley's second hit of the day. He's 2 for 3. 2 on, 1 down. Heater's rallying again. Here's Norm. He singled last time up, 1 for 2. He's also hit into a double play. Heater down the way. Pulled past the second baseman into right field. It's a base hit. Runners will hold as that's a good throw from Statsman. Bases loaded. 1 down. And here's Charlie Testa, who broke the scoring open with a 3-run homer last inning. And they are going to pull Fabulo as they do not want this to get any worse. Coming out of the bullpen is reliever Myra Camacho, who held us scoreless for 3 innings plus before giving up the game-tying home run in the 9th inning in game number 1. Locked in coming out of the pen, pick officer, rally stopper active. She's coming in with the bases loaded here in the 4th. Only 1 down. Fabulo goes 3 1/3 innings today. He gives up 12 total hits, no walks, 6 runs, 2 homers. He does not strike out anybody or walk anybody. Camacho on the season, 1-0 with a 1.17 ERA and a 0.78 WHIP. 1 earned run given up on the season. That was the first game of this episode. 4 hits, 4 games appeared in, 7 2/3 innings pitched, 5 hits surrendered, 1 walk, 1 homer, 5 strikeouts. Batting average against 185. Camacho threw 3 scoreless innings in the first game, then gave up the game-tying homer to John King, got 1 more out, and then turned the ball over to Dur Neverwalker in the top of the 9th with 2 outs, where Jovan Bambino gave us the lead with a go-ahead solo home run as we took game 1 by the final score of 6-5. Camacho looking to strand the bases loaded here in the 4th. Only 1 down, bases loaded, facing Testa, who homered last at bat. It's also flown out today. Slider hangs, fouled back over the screen, 0-1. Camacho, on a note, threw over 30 pitches in her first appearance this episode. I believe she threw like 36, 37. So she is absolutely gassed. She's maybe good for the rest of this inning, maybe the next inning if she stays locked in. Chase the heater high, 0-2. Whiffer activates for Testa. Heater middle in, sent by Charlie to right center. That's going to be deep enough to score the runner from 3rd. James there to make the catch for the 2nd out. Runners tagging. Throw coming to 2nd. 2 lead runners will score. Sac fly for Charlie, his 4th RBI of the day. It's 7-2. That run is charged to Fabulo. Bambino up next, 1 for 2 with a solo homer today. Last time up, he went back-to-back with Charlie. Pick officer and rally stopper still active for Camacho, who is no longer locked in. Heater up and in, jams Bambino to left field, down in front of the sliding alive. He trapped it. It's a base hit. Run scores. That's charged to Fabulo as well. It's 8-2. Have to lurk, but just wanted to say hey and good luck. Thank you, Sinead. Appreciate it, buddy. Happy to see you, even if it is just for a lurk. John King up next. He's 2 for 2 today. He is now hitting over the Mendoza line for the first time this season. Good job, John. Keep it going. Curveball hangs high from Camacho, missing, ball 1. Slider away, check swing outside, 2-0. John was the person who hit the homer off her as a pinch hitter. Can he victimize her again? Good hitters count, 2-0. Curveball at the knees, pulled to right field. It's an easy sky ball for Statsman, and that ends the inning. But the Heaters get 2 more, 8-2 to the bottom of the 4th. Rocket, Alive, and James do up. We also chase the starter, Fabulo. Jolly Rocket up 1 for 1 with the 2-run homer his first time up. He's locked in. Only first pitch Slayer active here. He does not have RBI hero right now. Slider down in the way in the first one. Taken low, ball 1. Cutter up and away. Foul back, 1-1. Change it down and in. No one inside, 2-1, good eye. Forcing it down and away. Fouled off late, 2-2. Curveball up and in. Inside and high, 3-2. Change it down and away. Outside, ball 4. Good pitch, but it just missed. Hunter's 2nd walk of the day. 1 leadoff man on for Stan Alive, 0 for 1. Good speed at first and Rocket, but they are down 6. Even if they run, it doesn't really matter to me right now. Heater up and in on the first one. High and tight, ball 1. Curveball down in the way. Strike called, 1-1, nice floater. Slider down and in. Strike called, 1-2. Tough hat activates for Stan. Cutter up and away. High, 2-2, good 8. Good take, good take. Forcing him down and away. Outside, 3-2. Change it middle in. Lined into right center. Over the leaping glove of Whoopity down in front of Bambino for a base hit. 2 on, none down. Platypi starting a rally possibly. Here's Geronimo James, is 0 for 1. Contact for righty active. Curveball down and in on the first pitch. Pulled foul, 0-1. Cut up and in, chased and fouled back, 0-2. Change it down in the way. Chopper to third, slow roller. Phenomenal charges, taps third, fires to first. Double play, you love to see it. Good heads-up play by Norm for the 5-3 double play. 2 down, runner at second for Stokes, who walked her first time up. No official at bat yet today for Annabella. Slider down and in on the first one, taken low, ball 1. Forcing him up and away. Loop to right center field. Bambino coming over off the end of the bat for Stokes. He makes the catch, and that ends the inning as Hunter gets out of the jam. Hey, Peyton, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Nice to see you again, as always. Hope things are going well for you. Throwing some gas, indeed. We don't throw very hard. To the 5th, it's 8-2 here in Game 2. Heater is looking to complete the sweep today. Glover leading off, 1 for 2 with an RBI double today. Facing Camacho, entering her second inning of work. Slider, an in-strike called, 0-1. Almost beamed him on the heater inside, 1-1. Curveball away outside, 2-1 to Glover. Chased it high, fouled back, 2-2. Curveball hangs high, 3-2. Full count offering. Curveball at the knees, Glover lines it left center softly. Easy catch for James, 1 down. Just chilling and streaming. Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. Doing all right. Going well so far. We won the first game of the episode 6-5. You might want to check the VOD for that. It was a good one in case you missed it. It was a good one. You should watch it. Just trying to complete the sweep and get through the day. Oh, Vaneman up. 1 for 2 today with a single. Flew out last time up. Slider hangs high. Ball 1. Curveball high, misses 2-0 from Camacho. Heater away, pulled to short, 1 hopper to Rocket. 2 down. Base is empty for the pitcher, Hunter, 0 for 1 today. She's also sack bunted. Popped out last time up. Slider to letters in the first pitch, sent to center field. Easy sky ball for James, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Halfway home today, bottom 5, it's 8-2. Ox, Camacho, and Lee do up against Hunter. Do I play any of the show? Ooh, good question. I have not played the show in months, I'm going to be honest. I haven't really been into it the past couple of years because I found it to be almost the same kind of product every year after year, basically. Ox do up first here. He's 0 for 1 today. I was really back into it when it first came out, like 06 to 2013, 2014. I was in there. But not recently, no. I very rarely have touched career mode, and I'll do like an offline franchise from time to time, but I haven't really touched much of it. Ball down on the way. That's a check swing strike. 0-1. First pitch there from Hunter. Heater down and then that's a strike. 0-2. Tough out. Normally play franchise. Everything else is boring. Agreed. Even career mode gets really repetitive after a while. Like, yeah, I think at my strongest I'll go like 1 or 2 seasons, maybe 3, and then I'm like, I just want to sim my appearances. Do I even want to play this anymore? It's just so easy. Slider down in the way. Hit on the ground to second. Whoopity charges. That's an easy first out. Camacho up. Pitcher hitless on the air. Pinch hitting for her. Third baseman Rip Dingers. He went 2 for 5 in the first game with 2 singles. Hitting .214 on the season. Heater up and in on the first one. Fooled him. Chased it inside. 0-1. Slider up and away. Way outside. 1-1. Cutter up and away. Strike called. 1-2. Ball up and in. Whiffed on it. Strike 3. Third punch up for Hunter. 2 down. You have a two-way player that throws 105. It's shortstop that hits tanks. Oof. Jesus. Sounds like you're really dominating on both ends of the ball on that one. Trisha Lee up hitting 250. I believe she has 1 hit today, I believe. 1 for 2 today. Might be 2, actually. She might be 2 for 2. Heater up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball middle in. Chased it 0-2. Slider down and away. Chopper back to the mound. Hunter to first. 1-2-3 inning for her. She's through the 5th. Gotta mix it up, indeed. Otherwise, you get repetitive, you get bored. Simba Delano coming out of the bullpen here as the Platypi have basically just given up. To the 6th, it's 8-2. Whoopity, Swanson, and Phenomeno due up. Delano did not pitch in the first game. The only relievers used were Camacho and Never Walker. Never Walker still rattled. Whoopity leading off, 2 for 3 day, 2 singles and an RBI today for Sloop, facing Delano. Simba on the year, no record, a 0 ERA and an 0.86 whip, 2 earned runs, 2 appearances, 4 2/3 innings pitched, 3 hits surrendered, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, batting average against a 188. It's only 8-2. Why would you give up? Well, they're 1-4 on the year, and well, it's not going so hot. So they're overpriced and want to cut some cap quickly. Change up inside, strike called. 0-1. Crossed up, always active here for Simba. Fair ball in the dirt, misses. Ball 1. Medium debuff, check swing outside, strike called on the heater. 1-2. That means it's a 3% chance on every pitch that he will confuse his catcher, even unintentionally. Tough out act for Sloop here. Curveball down, grounded hard to short, right at Rocket. Jolly makes the play, 1 down. Like the Oakland Athletics. Basically. Swanson up next, locked in, 2 for 3 day, 2 singles. Change it down, low, ball 1. Heater inside, there it is, crossed him up, he dropped it, 1-1. Curveball up and away, line to second, right at Stokes, 2 down. Base empty for Norm, 2 for 3 day, 2 singles. He's locked in. Change up and in, inside. Ball 1. Heater middle in, chopped on the ground to second. He rolled over on it. 1-2-3 inning for Delano as Stokes makes the play. Bottom 6, it's 8-2. Green, Statsman, and Rocket due up against Hunter. Looking for the quality start. Green locked in, 1 for 2 with a single today. So also was thrown out trying to steal, I believe. No, that was Stokes, never mind. Slider put in on the first one, inside. Ball 1. Cutter middle up. Check swing strike. 1-1. Change up and away. Strike called. 1-2. Four seamer up and away. Blue Fire strike 3. 4th punch out for Hunter. 1 down. Next up, Statsman 0 for 2 today. Curveball down and in. Inside and low. Ball 1. Slider down, bounces, 2-0. Heater down in the way, low and outside, 3-0. Change it middle up, strike called, 3-1. Taking all the way with Statsman. Thank God, he probably would have killed it. Cutter down and in. Chopper back to the mound, Hunter picks it, on to first, 2 down. Base is empty for Jolly Rocket, 1 for 1, 2-run homers first at bat, and he walked last time up. Locked in with first pitch Slayer, still active. Hunter now locked in as well. Change it down in the way. Line to first, right at Glover, and that ends the inning. Hunter, 1-2-3 inning in the 6th. She has a quality start for now. To the 7th. Still up by 6. Testa, Bambino, and King due up. Charlie Testa leading off. 1 for 2 with a 3-run homer and a sac fly last time up. Heater down, strike called on the first one, 0-1. Chased it inside on the change, 0-2, whiffer activates. Curveball misses inside and low, 1-2. Heater up, lined up the middle, base hit for Charlie, his 2nd hit of the day, he's 2 for 3. Leadoff man on for the Heaters in the 7th, here's Bambino's locked in, 2 for 3 with a solo homer and an RBI single last time up. Heater up, chased it high, 0-1, just missed. Chased it high again, this is bloop to 3rd, easy catch for Lee, 1 down. John King up next, shortstop lined out to right last time up, 2 for 3 today though with 2 singles. Change it down on the way. Strike called on 1. Got me out on the front foot there. Chased it on the heater down and in. 0-2. Curveball down on the way in the dirt outside. 1-2. Heater up the way. Checked high. 2-2. Out in front of the changeup away. Strike 3. First punch out for Simba. 2 down. Glover up next. Rob 1 for 3 with an RBI double today. Curveball hangs. Misses high. Ball 1. Chased it low. Why did I swing at that? Fouled off. 1-1. Change it down. Pulled to third. Leaping his lead to make the nice catch. That ends the inning. Bottom 7. It's 8-2. Alive. James and Stokes do up. Hunter coming back out for the 7th. Stan alive leading off the inning. 1 for 2 with a single today. Change it down and in on the first one. Check swing strike. 0-1. Slider up and away. High. 1-1. Cutter down in the way. Chopper back to the mound. Hunter charges. Bare hands and fires. 1 down. Good start, Reese. Here's James. He's 0 for 2. Contact for his righty active. Four-seamer down and in. Chop foul. 0-1. Curveball middle away. Check swing. Missed outside. 1-1. Change up and in. Checked inside. Good take. 2-1. Cut up and away. Outside. 3-1. Curveball at the knees. Low ball 4. Third walk for Hunter today. James on with 1 down. Here comes Stokes. 0 for 1 with a walk. Stokes has also been thrown out trying to steal once today. Slider down in the way, low in the dirt. Ball 1. Peter down and in. Taken low. 2-0. Ball down in the way. Outside. 3-0. Cutter up and in. Strike called. 3-1. Change down and in. Bunt shown. Drop down in front of the plate. Hunter off. No play at second. Will go to first. Sack bunt successful. 2 down for Knox. Ox is 0 for 2 today. Did have an RBI ground out in the first game this episode. Looking to bring one home here with a 2-out hit. Heater up on the first one. Blasted foul over the screen. 0-1. Ball down on the way. Chased. Fair ball. Vainman picks it up to first. That ends the inning as Hunter gets through the 7th. Quality start for her is completed to the 8th. It's 8-2. Vainman leads off. Then it's a pinch hitter for the Hunter and Whoopity. Way to get out of it, Reese. Way to get out of it. Rookie Hemming Vainman leading off. Backup catchers 1 for 3 with a single today. And a run scored. Change up low from Simba on the first one. Ball 1. Simba in his 3rd inning of work out of the pen. Heater away. Strike called. 0-1. So far it's been scoreless. Change it down. Damon skies it left center field. Running it down is going to be alive. 1 out. Next up, Reese Hunter. 0 for 2 with a sack bunt today. She'll be done after 7 innings of work on the mound today. Giving up 4 hits, 3 walks, 2 earned runs on a homer. Struck out 4. She's in line for the win. Not bad. And coming out of the bullpen is Durr Neverwalker, who took the loss in the first game this episode, throwing a 1/3 of an inning while giving up the go-ahead home run. And subbing in as part of the defensive double switch, it's going to be right fielder Edwin Pruitt, the 3rd-year player. He'll be in right field as that will move the right fielder Statsman into center, and Geronimo James will exit. Pinch hitting for Hunter here off the bench. We're going to go ahead and give the at-bat to... We're going to give it to Spitty Wyatt, 3rd baseman, as he'll take a crack. Durr on the season, 0-2, a 2.25 ERA and a 6 earned runs given up with a 4.50 whip. 4 appearances, 2 2/3 innings pitched, 11 hits surrendered, 2 strikeouts, a walk, 3 homers, and a batting average against a .579. Not having a great year for the normally elite reliever. Could he be a possible cut candidate? Probably. Facing Spitty Wyatt, who's batting an even .500 off the bench. He was 0 for 1 as a pinch hitter in Game 1. Slider up and in is inside. Ball one. Wyatt pinch hit against Camacho, not against Neverwalker, his old teammate. Actually, no, he wasn't here when Neverwalker was on the team. He came the year after. 2-0. Slider away. Line to left center field. That's a base hit. Spitty Wyatt will deliver a pinch hit single. Runner on, one down in the 8th. Here comes Whoopity, 2-4, 2 singles and an RBI today. So that means Delano went 2 1/3 scoreless innings in relief. Huh, good for him. He deserves a good outing every once in a while. Slider middle in, strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer misses inside, 1-1 as the old teammates square off. Cutter down, strike called, 1-2. Tough out activates. Almost Beans sloop. Thankfully, he ducked back, 2-2. But yes, Durr was one of my original draft picks here in the series, along with Whoopity. So they played together for 3 seasons before Durr left because we didn't have the money for him anymore. Slider away, bloop the left center field shallow. That is going to be down for a hit as Whoopity delivers. 2-1, 1 down. Inning will continue. Here comes Swanson. Stanley 2-for-4, 2 singles today. He's locked in. Stanley and Durr played together in Stanley's rookie season. Two-seamer down, taken for a strike, 0-1. Third ball away, 1-1. Heater down in the way, line to right field, but that's right at Pruitt, who just came in the game. Or Statsman, 2 down. So is Pruitt playing center then? Damn, that's not a good idea. I'd have Statsman out there. Here's Phenomeno, 2-for-4, 2 singles today. So Pruitt is in center, right? Yeah. Guess he's a slightly better fielder than Statsman. Shit. Come on, Norm. Bring him home. Slider way inside, ball 1. Curveball up and in, high and tight, 2-0. High, 3-0. Nowhere near the zone yet to Norm. Composed activates for Durr. Doesn't matter. Cutter taken low. It's a 4-pitch walk. Bases loaded, 2 down. There comes Charlie Testa. 3-run homer and a sac fly early in the game, driving in 4 total runs. He's also singled last at bat, 2 for 3 and locked in. Not the guy you want to see right now if you're Durr. Ball inside, misses, ball 1. Maybe the only person worse would be the guy he just walked and the guy standing in the on-deck circle. Heater middle in, jam, Testa, sky ball to left center field. He's going to get out of the bases loaded jam. Alive puts it away to end the inning. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and sub off Spitty Wyatt here, coming in out of the bullpen here with a big lead. It is going to be... Going to give it to right-hander Christian Nunez, who has reverse splits active. Bottom 8, it is 8-2. Pruitt due to lead off, then Lee and Green. Pruitt batting 1,000 off the bench this year, just came in as part of the double switch. First at bat of the episode for him, he sat out game 1. Facing Christian Nunez. Nunez, no record, a 0 ERA and a 180 whip, 2 appearances on the year. No runs given up, 1 2/3 innings pitched, 3 hits surrendered, 2 strikeouts, and batting average against a 375. Looking to slam the door the rest of the way. First splits active for Christian here. Heater up and in. Grounded to second, right at Sloop on the first pitch. 1 pitch, 1 out. Next up, Trisha Lee, 1 for 3 with a double today. Reverse split still active here for Nunez. Ball down and away in the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away. Fouled off, 0-2. Heater up and in. Line to left, right at Testa, who barely had to move. 2 down. Base is empty for Ruby Green. 1 for 3 with a single today. Low pitch active and reverse splits still active. Heater up and away in the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Curveball up and in. Check swing strike, 0-2. Two-seamer up and away. High, 1-2. Four-seamer up and in. Chased it, strike 3. First punch out for Nunez, a 1-2-3 inning. To the 9th, it's still 8-2. Bambino, King, and Glover due up. Bambino leading off, 2 for 4 today. He has a 2 solo homer and an RBI single today. Facing Neverwalker is back to tense mojo. Slider hangs on the first pitch, cracked deep to right center field, and Bambino once again makes his old teammate pay with a hanging and breaking pitch. It's going to be a leadoff double this time. Bambino homered off Durr to give us the win in the first game. John King up next, 2 for 4, 2 singles today. Curve ball down and in. Strike call. Actually, it missed inside. Ball 1. Durr rattled again. Heater up. John blasts it to the gap left center field, and that's going to be extra bases. Scoring easily will be Bambino. It's a back-to-back doubles here to start the inning. 9-2. Heaters up by 7. Next up, Glover. 1-for-4 with an RBI double earlier in the game. Probably going to pinch hit for Glover here. He just isn't really hitting well today. We're going to go ahead and give it to backup first baseman Lacey Rangel. Lacey batting, she was 0-for-1 in the first game as a pinch hitter. High pitch and fastball hitter active, though. Hitting 500 off the bench with an RBI. Slider hangs. Line to second on the first one, right at Stokes. 1 down. Got it to Chase. Rookie Hemming Bayman up next. 1-for-4 with a single. Slider hangs. Line to second, right at Stokes. 2 down. Base is empty for the pitcher, Nunez. He's going to bat here. We're up by 7. It's his first at bat of the season for the sophomore pitcher. Heater up on the first one. Pulled to right field. Shallow. Statsman on the slide. Drops it, and it's down for a base hit. That's going to score King. It's 10-2. Heater's now up by 8. Whoopity up next. 3-for-5 day. 3 singles and an RBI. For about the knees, pulled to left. That is down for a base hit in front of the sliding alive as he traps it. 2 on, 2 down. Rally continues. Here comes Swanson. 2-for-5. 2 singles today, and Durr is pulled. Here comes long reliever Def Weddams with rally stopper. First time seeing Def this episode. No record, a 0 ERA and an 0.50 whip. 1 appearance, 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and a batting average against a 143. Both runners on base will be charged to Durr if they score. Ball inside on the first one, strike called, 0-1. Heater up, foul back, 0-2. Weddams looking to put him away. Ball down, line through the middle, it's a base hit into center. Base is going to be loaded here, 2 down. And here comes Phenomeno, 2-for-4, 2 singles and a walk. He's locked in. Heater inside, ripped the first, right at Green, and that ends the inning. Weddams strands the bases loaded, but 2 to score off Never Walker. 10-2 to the bottom of the 9th. Statsman rocket and alive. Due up is Nunez looking to slam the door. Here's Statsman 0-for-3 today, intense. Reverse splits still active. Rangel stays in the game at first after pinch hitting last inning. 2-seamer down and away in the first one. Behind at the middle to short. John on the dive, out of his reach. It's a base hit. Leadoff single for Statsman here to start the 9th. Platypi need to string a lot more together to get back in it. Here comes Jolly Rocket, 1-for-2 with his 2-run homer and a walk today. He's locked in still. First pitch Slayer active. Heater up and away. Taken high, ball 1. Forcing it down and in. Chopper to second, slow roller, whoopity charges. Gets the out at second. King to first. Late fielder's choice. 1 down. Here's alive. 1-for-3 with a single today. 2-seamer down and away in the first one. Low, ball 1. Curveball down and in. Strike called, 1-1. 4-seamer up and away. Outside, 2-1. 2-seamer up and in. High, 3-1. 4-seamer down and away. Line at the middle of the second. That's in to right of center for a base hit. First and second now, 1 down. Platypi looking to rally. Here's Weddams, pinch hitting for him. It is Tough Lift, the backup catcher. Lift was hitless in the first game. He did walk, though. RBI hero active. He's 10, hitting only 133 on the season. 4-seamer down and in on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Little hack active for Lift now. 2-seamer up and away. Fouled off, 0-2. Ball down and away. Chased it outside, strike 3. Second punch out for Nunez. 2 down for Stokes, 0-for-1 with a walk. That is first or second today? That's his first. His second, yeah. Last chance for the Platypi is Stokes today. Curveball down and away in the first one. Outside, ball 1. Four-seamer down and in. Bunt shown, pulled back, 2-0. Two-seamer up and in. High, 3-0. Curveball down, strike called, 3-1. Heater away. Outside, ball 4. First walk for Nunez, bases loaded. 2 down for Ox, 0 for 3 day for the catcher. And he keeps the game alive. Two-seamer up and away on the first pitch. Line to center, Swanson over. Makes the catch, and that ends the game. Nunez strands the bases loaded. Slams the door for us. Heaters win easily game 2. Final score 10-2 as we sweep the doubleheader, winning the first game 6-5 today. With the 2 wins, Heaters are now on a 5-game winning streak and are now 5-1 on the year. Platypi fall into sole possession of last place, 1-5 on the season in our division. Yeah, this one wasn't even close. I mean, the first game was nice, really exciting. This was just a straight blowout. Once we hit the 3rd inning, the offense came alive. We just never looked back. And Reese Hunter got out of the 1st inning, put those jitters to rest, and just pitched a quality start. 7 quality innings. Nice job, Reese. Nice job. Hitless today for us were Rangel, the pinch hitter, and Reese Hunter. Everyone else got at least 1 hit. 3-run homer for Charlie Testa and a sac fly. Yovan Bambino, a solo homer and an RBI single. Whoopity, an RBI single. King, an RBI double. Glover, an RBI double. And Christian Nunez, the pitcher, delivered an RBI single. Might have been his first, might be his second of his career. I'll have to check. On the other side for the Platypi, hitless today were James, as well as Ox, Stokes, Fabulo, and Dingers. 2-run homer for Jolly Rocket are their only 2 runs, and that was way back in the 1st inning. Also hit was Pruitt and Dingers. Reese Hunter, 7 quality innings, gets the win. 4 hits given up, 2 earned runs, 3 walks in 7 innings, 4 strikeouts, 1 homer. She improves to 2-0 on the season. Nunez, 2 scoreless innings to get the hold, 2 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. On the other side, Fabulo takes the loss, 3 1/3 innings, 12 hits, 8 earned runs, 2 homers. He falls to 0-2. Camacho, inning and 2/3, giving up a hit in relief. Delano, 2 1/3 innings, scoreless, giving up a hit and a strikeout. Never Walker, inning and 1/3, giving up 6 hits, 2 earned runs, and a walk. And Wedham's, a third of an inning, giving up a hit. Player of the game, Yovan Bambino. He finished a triple shot of the cycle today, driving in 2 total. Charlie Testa had a 4 RBI day as he homered once again. He also hit a single, then hit a sac fly. Jolly Rocket is the only representative of the Platypi today. He went 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer and a walk. Not bad. Another win in the books. Now we're number 45 in the world. Yes! Solid. All right, 5-1 now on the year. Heaters continue to win. That's 5 in a row for the team. And that means we only have 1 doubleheader left on the season, which is later in the year. It's in the second half near the end, but not quite at the end, you know? Alrighty. Ooh, major moment. We didn't have any of these after the first game. Jumpman Sports Equipment Center with some complimentary heat pads. 1 left. Who gets it? Basket or Moses? Ooh, Basket's been the starter this year. Moses has been inconsistent. Basket had a bad game 1, and she didn't play the 2nd game, but she's had a better year, so her. Slideshow projector is not working again, and you have some really great vacation photos to share. Who's on IT duty? McConnell. She hasn't pitched well this year. Nunez has. Alrighty, let's look around the league here. Ooh, Nunez got that 2nd trait. See, I told you, Christian, you'd get that 2nd trait. It just wasn't by player development. It was random. Alright, what do we got going on? Mesa +2 fielding. 2nd upgrade for him this episode. Nunez gained Metalhead. Wow, okay, so if he gets hit in the face, there's a chance that he will not be injured because of it. Nice. Okay, we'll sim up to the next one here. We got 12 games to get through, but first, player development. Rally stopper for Raskiller. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. Ooh, that's really good. Base rounder for King. That would help his speed. He does need the speed. These 2 are both good. We can get Raskellers now, and we can get Johns next time. Rangel, You don't need the bonus speed. Glover, you're not a starter. Testa, do you need the contact? No, and you're not regressing either, so not really a bonus if you're asking me. You're already a very good hitter as it is. So I think the winner here is Raskeller. His is actually is trying to expire, whereas King's is not. And plus, this will open up a slot, so we'll see a new trait appear next time as well. Let's see what we get. Alrighty, 3 junk to 83, down 2 velo to 55. Does not get the bonus 4 junk, which is fine. Going for Rally Stopper, though. This is the big one. Damn, not going to get it. That would have been nice. Plus 7, though, for Raskeller. Getting a little bit better for the rookie. Alrighty, let's sim up to the next game and preview next episode. Grapplers beat the Crocs there easily, 4-2. They're back to 500 now with the win. Buzzards and Nemesis here. Nemesis win, 8-5. Buzzards fall to 1-5 on the year, matching Platypi for the worst record in the conference. Jacks win 5-2 there over the Beewolves as they improve to 5-1. Moonstars beat the Sirloins 9-4. Good win there. Hot Corner shut out the Salty 2-0. Overdogs taking on the Beewolves here. Beewolves win easily 7-1. Moose taking on the Grass Eaters, and the Moose hold on to win 3-2 in the pitcher's duel. Sweeping that doubleheader actually against the Grass Eaters. Crocodiles beat the Wild Pigs 8-3. Wild Pigs then lose 4-2. Moonstars win their second game in the sim. Sawteeth hold on to beat the Blowfish 4-3. Sandcats shut out the Freebooters 1-0 in a pitcher's duel, and the Buzzards beat the Jacks 4-2, getting their second win of the year. So we're the only team in our conference, or in the league really, with 1 loss on the season. Hopefully we can keep it that way next episode as we take on the Grapplers on the road. Division rivals meet once again. On the mound for us is going to be left-hander Terry Garza, the sophomore. No record of 5.14 ERA and a 1.14 whip. And on the mound for the Grapplers next episode will be Air Lovestone, the 5th-year vet. 0-1 with a 3 ERA and a 1.33 whip, and she has the workhorse trait, which means she'll throw more pitches than the standard starter. Grapplers come in as defensive experts, 3-3 on the year. They are in second place in the division. Another win would put us 3 games ahead. Decent power and contact on the year for the Grapplers. It's good, but not great. Really great speed, defense, and bullpen here, and they also have good starting pitching as well. So everything is 4 bars or better in every category, but they leaned a little bit more towards speed and defense and bullpen compared to the other ratings. Lineup we'll use for this game next episode. Leading off, locked in center, Stanley Swanson. Batting second, locked in right, Jovan Bambino. Batting third, locked in at short, Norm Fenomeno. Batting fourth, first baseman Charlie Testa. Batting fifth, third baseman Spitty Wyatt. I think we're going to go ahead and put John King in. He did just have a 3-hit day. And Norm will play third, actually, and John will play short. He'll bat fifth. Arlo Floyd will bat sixth at catcher. Slope will be batting 7th at second. Gab Basquet, Cash Basquet will be back in left field batting 8th. And Garza will bat number 9 on the mound. And that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Big win today for the Heaters as we sweep the doubleheader against the Platypi, winning the first game 6-5 with a comeback, and then smashing them in game 2, 10-2. We're now on a 5-game winning streak at 5-1, still atop the division and looking to stay there as we take on the second-place Grapplers next episode. Tune in to see if we can keep it rolling. If you made it this deep, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe. Follow or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below if you guys want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted. And also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. I'll catch you on the next episode, everybody. Until then, this is the Nasty One signing off. And a quick shout-outs here to Peyton the One, Shanable, Matcha, and One Boy All for showing up at some point during the stream and showing their support. Love seeing you guys as always. Hopefully to see you guys in another one. Until then, everybody, this is the Nasty One signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.